we are going to learn about graphs. In this video, we are going to talk about graph representations and many other things. So let's hop on. In this video, we will learn about what is adjacent matrix, what is adjacent list, what is the code implementation, and when to use it. Okay, so let's see what is an adjacency matrix is. Adjacency matrix is a 2D array where matrix with I and j shows an edge exists between vertices. The process easy to check if an edge exists and between dense parts best for dense graphs. Consists the big O notation is v squared, so the space even for sparse graphs is not very good and it's very hard. That's the biggest consequences in this. So let's see some examples on this. Okay, so we'll see some examples of adjacency matrix. Okay, in here in this diagram we can see that, wait a minute, diagram we can see A is connected to D, E and B. So in here the middle line which connected to both ends is always 0 because A doesn't connect to A itself, B doesn't to B to B, C to C, and so on. So it will be always 0. And in here we can see that A is connected to B. So A is here and B is here, and we can see that it is been 1 as it's a binary. We use binary codes, so it's 1. In here we have A and in B also. In here also it is 1 because A and B are connected. A to A is 0, A to C is 0 because A and C are not connected. But A to D and A to E are connected, so it is 1. The same goes to B. B is connected to A and C, so B to A is 1, B to C is 1, and the others are 0. In here C also is connected only to B, D and E. So the A and C are 0 because it's not connected. In D it is connected to A and C. So C and A are connected, these are 0. And E, it is connected to A and C. So A and E and C are connected. As we can see that there is a pattern. If we fold it in right through the middle, these will be symmetrical to each other because these only the connected ones are the ones that will be marked as 1. The others are all 0. In here see, this one will be connected to this to this, and these two to this, and these two to this. It will be a perfect symmetry. Okay, so let's see what is an adjacency list. It is each vertices has a list of its connected vertices. The pros are big O is V to V plus E, which is vertices plus edges. Space good for sparse graphs, easy to transverse neighbors. The consequences is checking if a specific edge exists takes longer. So like if the connection between a few are might be longer. And here is an adjacent list example. In here we can see that A is connected to C, D, B and E. So in here we see it is connected to A, B, C, D and E. In B is only connected to A, C. So B, A and C. A is connected to A, B, C, D, E. B is only connected to A and C. So B, A, C. C is connected to A, B, and D. Let's see. A, D, and B. Okay. And D is connected to A and C. A and C. E is only connected to A, so it only has one path. It doesn't have any other parts because it is not connected to any other nodes. Before we go to our code implementations, let's see when to use these graphs. In the representation, in here we have the representation and what is best for. Adjacent matrix is best for dense graphs, quick edge lookups, and adjacent lists are best for sparse graphs, fast neighbor iterations. So it is easy to check the connection between each. The edge list is edge based algorithms. So let's move on to the coding section. Okay, now let's see how the codes work. I have already typed the codes for the adjacent matrix and the adjacency list. I will show you all the code details and you can pause the video and watch it. And I will explain the code also. I have created a private class named adjacent matrix, and I have put two integer variables as matrix and vertices, and I have created a class with parameters as num vertices. In num vertices is equal to num vertices, and matrix is equal to new integer num vertices. Public void addEdge is a new class, and it has the add matrix as variables, and I have also add remove edge. Also in the print matrix I have given a for loop as I is equal to 0 and I is less than num vertices. If I is less than num vertices, then I get the plus option. For integer j equals 0, j is less than num vertices, j is also plus plus. And the word I have put the print statement as add matrix ij plus and the output. In the main method I have created the object as adjacent matrix am as the object, and have given in the parentheses I have given 5 as the integer because we have 5. We can get 5 outputs in here. And let's see how the outputs work for this. Okay, so this is the output. As we can see, it is mostly same as my previous one in the presentation, because as you can see, the diagonal ones is always consistent with 0, and the ones that are connected to each other are in a perfect symmetry. You can see here 1 to 1 is perfect symmetry. If you fold it in half, you can see this all will already overlap with each other. So in this case you can confirm that the adjacent matrix is working perfectly. And let's move to the adjacency list. In here we have first remember to import the Java util linked list, because adjacency list is consist and based on linked list, and we have given the generics as integer, and as same as before we have created the classes and put the edges things for edges. And here's a mistake from by my side, edge. Okay, then let's see. Here we have sorry for the mistakes. Okay, now let's see how the output works. Okay, as you can see in the 0th position, 0 is only connected to 1 and 4, so it is shown in here, and 1 is connected to 0, 2, 3 and 4. In the 2 you can see that 1 is there and 3 is there because 3 is connected to both 1 and 2. In 3 you can see 1, 2 and 4. In 4 you can see 0, 1 and 3. The ones which are connected to each other are shown in front of them, the others don't. So in this case also you can see that it is working perfectly, and let's go and finish everything up. So that wraps up our overall overview about graph representations. Hope you all enjoyed this video and learned something about graph representations. To watch more videos and learn more about DSA graphs, follow me and subscribe my channel. Peace out.